Hello, welcome. I'm out again. Back out on Dartmoor. Just behind me there, you can see the Four Winds car park. And I am going to be heading up there, King's Tor tonight. I'm going to do one night camp. I got a different tent tonight, so I'm going to show you my new tent, berghaus cheviot 2. It's a red tent, so it'll stand out a little bit. Just cross it over the little street past the car park. But this bit is quite an easy walk, really. It's downhill to start with. You go across a little river, and then there's a gradual incline for a while alongside the wall towards King's Tor, and then it gets steep, really steep, right at the end. But it shouldn't take too long to stop a couple of times for the rest, because I'm getting a bit tall now. So here we go. I'll get back to you, okay? Yeah, that's where I'm going. And that's where I just came from. There's my gear. That's what's going to be keeping me alive tonight. So, I'll speak to you later. Yeah, I've just walked up the side of King's Tor along the, the cycle path which goes to Princetown. I've walked along there and gone past Little King's Tor. I've gone over that little bridge down there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bridge. Walked over there, along there. Princetown would be that way. And I've just walked up here. I'm halfway up the hill now, going around the back way to King's Tor as it was. And I've just stopped here for a little rest under these rocks here. And just made myself a quick cup of Nescafe cappuccino. So I'm going to stop here for a couple of minutes. Enjoy the views. And a big black cloud out there which is coming this way, I think. But it's not forecast for any rain. But this is Dartmoor, isn't it? So you never know. You can never know. Yeah, so I'll speak to you a bit later. Yeah, I've just walked up the side of King's Tor along the, the cycle path which goes to Princetown. I've walked along there and gone past Little King's Tor. I've gone over that little bridge down there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bridge. Walked over there, along there. Princetown would be that way. And I've just walked up here. I'm halfway up the hill now, going around the back way to King's Tor as it was. And I've just stopped here for a little rest under these rocks here. And just made myself a quick cup of Nescafe cappuccino. So I'm going to stop here for a couple of minutes. Enjoy the views. And a big black cloud out there which is coming this way, I think. But it's not forecast for any rain. But this is Dartmoor, isn't it? So you never know. You can never know. Yeah, so I'll speak to you a bit later. Great Mist Tour, Four Winds car park in front of it, and around there I think you have a Cox Tour, Great Staple Tour, Middle Staple Tour, and Little Staple Tour, and then the bottom is Maryvale. Around this way you have that tower thing, which everybody sees that when they come to Dartmoor. Everybody sees that, so I don't know what it's called. Anyway, so here I am at the top now, King's Tour. And I got something to show you because I put up my my new tent. I have used it before. I used it 2 weeks ago on a Saturday and Saturday night, and it really rained very heavy. The tent got soaking wet. I had to pack it away when it was wet, and so it's got a bit mouldy inside. I'm sure I'm not the first one to do that. Anyway, here it is. I have deliberately put it up on the windy side of the tour, so see how it copes with the wind. It's a Berghaus Cheviot 2. I know there's a couple of reviews about this tent. Well, not reviews actually, there's a couple of demonstrations on how to put it up and everything. I thought I would show you what it's like actually using it. Yeah, my phone stopped recording then for some reason, so now I'm using something else, a tablet. Okay, so here it is. 2-man tent, but it's only really big enough for one, and his gear obviously, although you could fit 2 people in there at a squeeze. It's supposed to be a 4-season tent as well. You can get the sides right down if you wanted to, right onto the ground, but obviously then you will get condensation like I did last time. But it was raining all night. Well, you've seen all this before on other videos. Just wanted to let you know how it would do on the night. I got a Trekology pillow. Trekology, yeah, I think it's UL40 or UL80, is it? Sleeping pad. I haven't got anything really warm tonight. I've just got a jungle blanket and a little cheap sleeping bag because I don't really like the mummies, so I use the sleeping bag. I open it up like a quilt. I use the blanket as well. The 2 of them combined are fairly light, so it's okay. And I got a cheap pillow, a comfy pillow. That just goes on top of there or wherever, and I get quite comfortable. The only problem I have is, again, I think I've got got on a bit of a slope. I'm going to lie down in it in a minute and see what it's like, and then I have to turn it around. It is a freestanding tent, so I can just take the guidelines out on a peg, pick it up, turn it around if I want to. And that's it. So you know where I am, everybody. King's Tour there. I forgot the name of that one. Shelter Quarry or something. Boggin Tour Quarry is over there. And a bit of sunshine behind the clouds up there. Yeah, okay. So that's it. I'll catch you up. I'll catch up with you in a minute. I'm just going to make a cup of coffee in a minute, okay?
There's my tent, cheviot, berghaus cheviot 2. Remarkably good in the wind. The wind did pick up last night. Stayed up, it's the main thing. Felt quite warm inside. It's supposed to be 4th season. It's very dark inside the tent, it's very nice. A lot of condensation. Didn't get into the inner tent, but obviously the outside of the tent and the inside of the actual tent, the fly, was very wet. It still is wet this morning, so I'm going to let it dry out a little bit before I go. Yeah, very good tent, I think. I'm going to be using, I will be using it when I'm on Dartmoor through the winter, I think. But because it's red and it's quite big, it's not ideal to take like while camping anywhere else where you're not really supposed to be. It's not very stealth, if you know what I mean. It's just a big bright red tent, but it does the job, and I think it will be okay for the using through the winter here on Dartmoor. So I just gotta get a decent sleeping bag now, and that's be all sorted, I think. So there we go. Okay, well, I had a good night's sleep anyway, and yeah. Okay, see you in a bit. Cheers. Sorry about the shaky camera. Just wanted to try and zoom in down there. There's 5, 6, 7 tents down there. People wild camping. Down by the not far from the river, between the Four Winds car park. They're all down there. I don't know if you can see them. A red tent, an orange tent, a few green tents as well. Let me zoom back out. Still quite early in the morning. I don't know what time it is. It's daytime now anyway. The old Staple Tours. Oh, that big one out there is a Great Mist Tour. And I'm still at the top, haven't packed up yet because I wanted to show you. I'm still at the top of King's Tour at the moment.
my neighbours have all gone now. They actually came up on, I think they had a Hellenberg tent, two of them, and they both had mountain bikes. So they've been obviously cycling around, mountain biking as they do. And this is where they pitch their tent, just here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Can't see much. Right, here's my tent behind here. I want to show you the door on it and the size of it inside as well. As you can see on there, I don't know if you can see, there's still a lot of water on there. It didn't rain, it's just collected a lot of moisture for the night. I think that's better now. See all the water collected on there? Very, very sturdy tent. Very, very sturdy, very good design. This door, I've got it on, with the door, you can flick it back over you can either roll it up and tie it off, or you can just flick it back. I find it easier just to flick it back, and I hold it back. I just hold it back here using my I'll show you now, using my trekking poles. Let's get the other one round. There. There's a lot of water on there. So that's how it goes. Get rid of that, put that there, take that one in, get this one out there. See, I'm in the middle of packing up at the moment, but I wanted to show you this. Put these over there. Right. Berghaus cheviot 2. Let's get rid of these. Rid of that one there, so I can show you. Got this little flap door that goes across the top here, which you can stake out. Keeps you dry inside. Flick that one back. Now this door, you can close it right the way down like that. And also from the inside you can do all this, by the way. You could open it up from the top there, which is what I tend to do when I get in and out. And put that right down. Out of the way. Lovely big porch area, vestibule. So you can get all your gear in there. Now inside it's nice and dark inside, which is good if you don't want to get woken up by the sunlight in the morning. I just want to show you how long it is. This is a Trekology mat, and it reaches basically from one end to the other end. There's plenty of room in there. Narrows down at the far end. There's room enough to sit up on this end, which is nice. Very good tent. I'm quite impressed. Compared with the Van Gogh Banshee, so much more room. which is what I was looking for. So I would say it's a good tent, good for wild camping. Not so good if you want to be on top of the Brecon beacons on the way of or the Lake District and you want to hide a little bit, be a bit stealthy because it's bright red. But for Dartmoor, perfect, absolutely perfect. I think very good tent, quite happy with it. Bit of gear I got there, what I use. Cook set, water bottle, yep, okay. So quite impressed, very good tent. So there we go. I'll see you later. That's me all packed up, ready to walk back to my car. Sunday morning now, sun's come up, and this is where I was camping last night. That's a berghaus tent all packed up. You can see how big it is. It will probably go down smaller. I'll cut the poles. Yeah, I'll cut the poles and the pegs separately. So I could squash it down more. But I don't really need to. I'm just going to strap it to the top of the back. There's me all packed up. And this is where I was. I'm not going to say leave no trace because it's obvious really what you have to do. I just said it then anyway. But yeah, don't leave any mess behind. Beautiful morning. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. A really, 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 really nice wild camp. Just got to walk back to the car now. Probably take me maybe half an hour. It's only about 1 mile, maybe about a mile and a half. Probably about a mile. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video what I've tried putting together for you. It's all about the cheviot really. Berghaus cheviot too. I would recommend it for good waterproof. I know it's waterproof because I used it in the rain last week, like I said. It's warm. There's no drafts go in there. Don't get any drafts in there. It's very sturdy in the wind. And overall, it's a good tent, I think. It's okay. And you can sit up in it as well, which is amazing. Okay, if you like this video, if you like any of my videos, please subscribe and like and comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, my next